It's an honor to welcome you to the first ever Natural State Day at the Capitol. Welcome. Today is a celebration of Arkansas's great outdoors and the incredible impact that outdoor recreation has on our economy, communities, and our quality of life. First, I want to extend my sincere gratitude to our legislators, industry leaders, and dedicated public servants who work tirelessly to support and expand outdoor recreation opportunities in Arkansas. There's no doubt that partnerships are the name of the game these days, and we cannot be successful without collaboration with the legislature, with the expertise provided by other departments, public and private investments that are made throughout our state. On a daily basis, I have the opportunity to work with a group of professionals dedicated to the mission of the Arkansas Department of Parks, Heritage, and Tourism. Many have joined us here today, and I'd like to thank them for the work that they do to make Arkansas a world-renowned destination. We're also joined by many commissioners today of the State Parks, Recreation, and Travel Commission that are a part of our department and help with their oversight and guidance for our department specifically. If you're a commissioner with the State Park, Recreation, Travel Commission, would you raise your hand? I know we've got quite a few right over here, so thank you for being here. Your oversight, please, yes, thank you, and welcome them. Their oversight ensures that our state continues to thrive as a premier destination for outdoor enthusiasts and promotion of our state as a tourism destination. And to our outdoor industry partners that are represented here in the Rotunda today, businesses and recreation advocates, thank you for your continued innovation, investment, and commitment to growth in our state. Arkansas has over 1,000 outdoor companies across the state, and the tourism industry supports over 70,000 jobs in 2023, bringing $2.2 billion in income to our state. Your work strengthens our economy and enhances the quality of life for Arkansans and visitors alike. Arkansas is known as the natural state because of our unmatched landscapes, our pristine rivers, and our diverse recreational opportunities. We continue to draw in visitors looking to explore our trails, visit our state parks, float our rivers, hunt and fish in our vast public lands, and experience the beauty of Arkansas. This translates to millions of dollars in spending that supports local businesses, creates jobs, and fuels rural economies. Investing in outdoor recreation means investing in Arkansas's future. This is why Governor Sanders established the Natural State Initiative. Led by our first gentleman, Brian Sanders, this initiative brings together public and private partnerships, breaks down barriers, and expands outdoor recreation opportunities. Members of the Natural State Initiative Advisory Board that are present with us here today, please raise your hand and be recognized as well. I see a few back over here, so thank you. Thank you for being here with us today. The efforts of the Natural State Initiative continue to help us guide and direct the work that we're doing. Through strategic investments, innovative policies, and collaborative efforts, we are working to protect our natural resources, grow the outdoor economy, and ensure that every Arkansan has access to incredible outdoor spaces that our state offers. We appreciate your contributions to this economy specifically. As we celebrate Natural State Day at the Capitol, we reaffirm our commitment to making Arkansas a leader in recreation. We are honored to have with us the state's #1 spokesperson. Please help me welcome the 47th Governor of the Natural State, Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Thank you. Good morning. It is great to be here with all of you, and I think that this might be the coolest that the Capitol Rotunda has ever looked. And I think it's only fitting that it's on the day named after our state motto and one of the points of pride that we have here in Arkansas. So I want to officially welcome you all to celebrate Natural State Day here at the Capitol. And I want to give a special thank you to Secretary Shay Lewis, who does such an incredible job leading our agency. And Shay is the perfect fit to serve as secretary because he's not somebody who is just a great manager and encourager, but he's truly passionate about all things Arkansas, all things parks, heritage, and tourism, and we could not ask for a better person to lead that agency. So thank you, Shay. And all of our incredible team. I see a number of our parks, heritage, and tourism team and our Office of Outdoor Recreation team here. Thank you so much for your hard work and everything that you do, not just to make this day happen, but more importantly, to support those efforts here across the state. As many of you know, Arkansas's great outdoors are something that my husband and I care deeply about. Hardly a week goes by that Brian isn't hiking, mountain biking, hunting, fishing, or taking our kids on adventures around our state. In fact, he took our two boys up the hard side of Pinnacle on Sunday morning after church, and I'm proud to say that our 9 and 11-year-old beat him to the top. So he may not be the only adventurous one in our family. And while I may not be quite as adventurous as he is, I do always enjoy getting out with our family, whether it's at Pinnacle or Petit Jean or braving the cold to go duck hunting, as we have done a few times over this season. Whenever I'm talking to someone in Arkansas about tourism, inevitably there's one story that comes up over and over and over again. I'd love to say it was something that I did, but it's actually the contributions that my mom and dad made. Before he became governor, many of our state parks and wildlife management areas suffered from years of neglect. To fix that, my dad endorsed a new way to raise money for state parks and game and fish. It wasn't easy, and a lot of people didn't see the value of his proposal. So my parents took their campaign down the Arkansas and Mississippi rivers, stopping at different towns all along the way. My parents, if any of you know them, have very different styles in how they would approach that. So it's no shock that they went down the river very differently. My dad took a bass boat. My mom rode jet skis. And I say jet skis because it was plural, because I'm pretty sure she burned out 3 or 4 along the way. By the time their caravan reached the Mississippi, everyone in Arkansas and across the region was talking about what they were doing. The campaign clearly worked, and voters passed the funding proposal which revived our state parks and public and hunting fishing areas all across the state. Arkansas state parks and game and fish are now the envy of every other state in the country. Today, decades later, Arkansas's great outdoors are more popular than ever. In the last year alone, we have data for, we welcomed nearly 50 million visitors and $10 billion were spent while those individuals were here. A great thing for our state to celebrate. Both are records, and hardly a month goes by at this point where we aren't breaking tourism records here in Arkansas. But that doesn't mean that we're finished and that we're taking our foot off the gas. In fact, it's quite the opposite. In addition to celebrating Natural State Day, I'm proud to announce that Senator Bart Hester, who's here with us today, and Representative John Maddox are introducing new legislation that lays the groundwork for bringing lift access downhill mountain bike parks to Arkansas. A big day for our state. And I don't know if we told you this, but as sponsors of that legislation, we fully expect you to be some of the first to go up that lift and down that mountain. Brian will be there, and I'll be there with refreshments at the bottom. I know many people here today are excited for the MENA Trails project that we're working on. When finished, this trail will rival Aspen's Snowmass Bike Park in Colorado, or Whistler Bike Park in British Columbia. And MENA will be opened year-round, cementing Arkansas' status of one of the best mountain biking destinations in the entire world. I'm also thrilled to announce that MENA will not be the only lift access bike park coming to Arkansas. Oz Trails Bike Park is coming to Bella Vista thanks to Tom and Stuart Walton and the Runway Group, who have taken mountain biking and outdoor recreation in our state to the next level. This is very exciting. We will be putting ourselves further and further on the map when it comes to this industry. Now, Brian is the mountain biker in our family, so he knows a lot more about this than I do. But think of it like a ski lift. Mountain bikers or hikers or sightseers start at the bottom of the mountain, take the chairlift to the top, and can go down trails without any of the uphill grunt work. This might even get me on a mountain bike. I use the term might because I still need to see that downhill part a little bit more before I venture out. But MENA's leaders have been working with the state and the U.S. Forest Service to develop this project for 4 years. When Brian started the Natural State Initiative, it took center stage. And now we will soon break ground on a project that will be transformational for MENA and the entire state of Arkansas. Arkansas tourism is at an inflection point. We are uniquely situated in the heartland to offer world-class hiking, biking, climbing, floating, boating, hunting, and fishing to millions of Americans. And because of our weather, even on a rainy day, it's something you can enjoy 365 days a year. My administration has been busy capitalizing on those advantages with the help of my husband and the Natural State Initiative he chairs. We are taking our message across the nation and the world and unapologetically making the case for why Arkansas is not only a great place to visit, it's the best place in America to live, to work, and to raise a family. Today is also about the outdoor companies here in our rotunda, many names and brands that all of us recognize and spent most of our childhood enjoying. Remington, Bass Cat, War Eagle Boats, Pradco Fishing, the Buffalo Outdoor Center, Mountain Harbor Resort, Gaston's, and many, many more that make our state the incredibly special place that it is. Their industry alone employs more than 40,000 people and contributes $4.5 billion a year to our state's economy. It's more than just tourism. It's a vast machine of people creating, making, building, and guiding folks into the outdoors. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your hard work and for making Arkansas the natural state and the best state in the country. Thank you so much for your hard work and for making each one of us proud. I'll now turn it over to my friend Clint Gaston to offer a few remarks.
So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Clint Gaston with Gaston's White River Resort. We're located in north central Arkansas in Baxter County, 2.5 miles below the Bull Shoals Dam. Since 1958, we've welcomed thousands of visitors from all over the country to experience world-class trout fishing on the legendary White River. With every cast is the opportunity to not only catch a trophy trout, but the opportunity to create memories with close friends and loved ones that'll last a lifetime. Our guests continue to come back year after year, not just for the trout fishing. They come here for the clean water, the natural beauty, and all the outdoor activities that the Ozark Mountain region has to offer. They come back for the hospitality. For many of them, they feel as if they are coming home. We get to watch their families grow, and they get to see our families grow. They could vacation anywhere, yet they choose to come back to Arkansas. Outdoor recreation across the state is thriving, and we are proud to play a role in it. Governor, thank you for everything. I'd like to introduce Bruce Stanton.
Hey, my name's Bruce Stanton. I've been at Pradco Outdoor Brands in Fort Smith for 29 years. We make fishing lures. Our company was started in 1962 by a Fort Smithian named George Perrin. He had an idea to make a plastic minnow lure. He actually spent a lot of time down at Mountain Harbor Resort with the Barnes family inventing this lure. You can still go out to the pool at Mountain Harbor and see where they designed the first Rebel minnow. So now we have 150 employees in Fort Smith. We're in 4,200 Walmart stores. We're in over 60 countries with our 20 lure brands, and we love being an Arkansas company. A lot of companies, they go to Florida to do R&D. They go to Texas. We love fishing on Lake Dardanelle. We love fishing Pool 13. We love fishing Beaver Lake, Lee Creek, Washita River, and this is where we design our lures and test our lures that go all over the world. So Arkansas is a great place that we call home, and we're so glad to be here in your state. We hire Arkansas talent. We have engineers, people in operations, sales, and marketing from the University of Arkansas, Arkansas Tech, University of Arkansas at Fort Smith. So we are very proud to be in the state of Arkansas. I'll say one last thing. I'm also on the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame Board of Directors. Rick Pierce, the president of Bass Cat Boats, is a finalist for the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame this year. So congratulations to Rick. He's here right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce and Clint, for your words there and the work that you're doing here in the natural state. Thank you, everyone who has made this day possible. Special thank you to the Office of Outdoor Recreation in the Department of Parks, Heritage, and Tourism for their work for this event and your dedication to the natural state. I look forward to working together to build a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant Arkansas through the power of the outdoors. A special thanks goes to Secretary of State Cole Jester and his team for their help in planning this event and allowing us to take over the rotunda in this way. So thank you is due to them as well. Following this press conference, we invite you to join us for a Capitol lunch out front, in the front of the Capitol, and a special lunch brought to you by USA Cycling, as well as a really cool cycling demonstration, and check out all the boats that are on display as well. I hope you enjoy the day, learn all about the initiatives and industries contributing to the outdoor recreation economy, and continue to make Arkansas the best place to live, work, and explore. Thank you for being here today.